So school was your outlet.
Yeah.
Where you get to get, where you was able to get away. For me, I can remember when I went to school, right? I was so troubled behind like I was haunted from the things that I was going through, where I couldn't pay attention in school. So it was like I couldn't really get into the rhythm of being in school. And then certain classes that I went through, for me, I remember my 3rd grade teacher, she used to tell all the students that I stank. And pick through my hair with a comb. And say I had lice in my hair. Never had lice. She used to humiliate me. My 5th grade teacher, by the time I got to 5th grade, I was so angry. My 5th grade teacher looked at me and he said, at the age of 18, you going to jail. That shit haunted me. Because during that time, I used to sit up there and look at America's Most Wanted and be sitting up there saying, he's a fugitive. He's a murderer. He's on the run.
When he told you that, how old was you?
I was in the 5th grade.
That's about 10.
Yeah,
I was in the 5th grade. He said, by the time you go to jail, by the time you hit 18, you're going to jail. When I hit 18 years old, September 3rd, I turned 18. September 5th, I was on the run from shooting Max on Trio. September 6th, I was on a run from Boston Seacoast for a murder. 2 days back to back, those cases was what they knocked through the door. October 24th, I was arrested. They caught me in Connecticut. And that started my journey of me, okay, these are the cases that I'm battling. But the Board of Education.
A month after you turned 18.
A month after, not even a month, because it started days after.
Yeah.
September 3rd was my birthday. September 5th and 6th, I'm on the run.
You want to know something though, and not to cut you off, Oz, that's crazy. Like, you made it back for a reason. And why I say that, everybody don't make it back. The ones who do make it back, I feel like they got a different purpose out here.
Yeah, but hold that thought for a second. What happened to the teacher giving me a hug?
Facts.
And at one point in time, because everything is two-sided. There's two sides to a story. And shout out to my sister Coral, right? We connected again. Y'all see her in the videos from time to time with me. She's an assistant principal. I got to watch this sister take kids behind the scenes and prepare them from the prom if they didn't have their hair cut, their hair done, or nothing to wear. Behind the scenes, they was encouraging these kids, no, you're going to go. This is going to be a moment of yours for life. And she don't know, when I got off, I cried. Because what if those teachers in the Board of Education would have saw my pain and said, yo, I'm going to give them a hug. Because if you could see how destructive the path was that I was going down, then why you couldn't save me? And now with me sitting here with y'all, what I want people to understand is, right, it's each one teach one. And as these brothers was talking, he's spitting the street gospel. And I'm like, yo, you know what? There's a blessing. In life, there's a lesson and there's a blessing. There's a gift and there's a curse. And the season of mercy also runs out. There's a limit of how you're going to sit up there and say, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying. Don't be like the dudes that seen themselves throwing rocks at the penitentiary or early grave, and then it's too late. The season of mercy, it runs out. If you see something, you say something. You see Shorty on the block, you need a haircut? Yeah. Go get him a haircut. Go get him a haircut. You see Shorty need a pair of sneakers. You niggas is bragging about the bottles you popping. Go get him a pair of sneakers.
This shit go a long way.
You never know what you be creating, because the reality of it is, when you help, sometimes when you help grown folks, you know what it felt like to help somebody. I pay a nigga rent. He tell me, I got you back on such and such date. Instead of giving me back my money that I was going to tell you to keep, we don't even have phone calls no more. And when I call you, I'm not even calling you to ask for the money. I'm just trying to see. But I know you ducking me because you think I want the money.
This kid contest to that.
You know he gonna contest that.
No, they think I'm, this nigga, he wants the money. No, I don't want the money.
You hear what you just said? I don't not the phone call, not to cut you off. 9 times out of 10, I always say when I do something for somebody, I do it with the intentions that it's not coming back anyway.
Yeah.
I did it for you because I wanted to do it for you.
I want you to do it for me because you want to do it for me. I don't want you to do it for me because you feel sorry. So you know what I mean? I don't know, Mo. If it's not your brother, don't ask him for nothing.
And even if it is your brother, still might not have to ask him.
It's something like, you know, dead if you do, dead if you don't. You know, it's something that kicks in. It's like survivor's guilt, you know what I'm saying? You feel like survivor's guilt when you see yourself, you feel yourself in a better position than anybody, or somebody that you got any type of love for. And you want to put them in a situation or whatever, but you know damn well that you can give them what they want in the world, and they ain't gonna do shit with it, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
sometimes
true.
you gotta set that structure.
That's true.
And put yourself in a position to win, so you won't have to ever, you know what I'm saying, feel like, nah, here, nigga, I got it for you now. Now I went out and got enough where whatever I give you, it don't hurt me.
And even with that, sometimes what I realize.
But hold up. You just said something key. Sometimes people don't understand. You hear me talking to you? You, behind the camera. You know, you like to ask people. Then you play the guilt trip because you know you think they got it. But you don't realize, but you selfish, you's a selfish mother. You sit up there and you ask him, and you know he don't have it, but he's still gonna give it to you anyway. And then next month, you know he ain't got it, but he's still gonna give it to you anyway. Then next month, you gonna guilt trip him, knowing he don't have it. It's 3 months in a row you've been begging, and you know he ain't got it, and he gonna give it to you.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why this is the situation that we in. And we all, like everybody you see here, we all since pups, we grew up together. Raised by some real good OGs, you know what I'm saying? That's why they still around us. That's why they still in the circle. And that's why we trying to make this music shit pop. Because we tired of this shit.
Yeah, and we
Not for nothing.
tired.
Them people that spend that time on us, them OGs that spend that time to talk to us, and the reason why we still here, we trying to pay them back. So we don't know how much time they got.
And that's going back to what you said about the hugs and like what you said, Poppy, about the hugs and certain shit.
Hold up. He just said chills. He just said chills. Chills. Because the reason why you see these cats are so strong,
Niggas don't pay back their OGs, man.
their OGs are still here with them. And that's why, like for example, for me, you hear me always shout out my brother T Mac, because a lot of my dudes, they not here no more. You see what I'm saying? And no matter what me and my brother Mac go through, he always gonna tell me when I'm wrong, even when I'm wrong, or when he disagree. When you can't connect to your elders, it's like they took the roots out of the ground.
Yeah.
They took the roots out of the ground. You have to have somebody that you could come back to. You got to have your roots. And y'all got your roots. Never let them disconnect you from your roots. And I want them to understand something too. Y'all see this right here? I mean this from the bottom of my heart, right? Like there's a brotherhood, right? The Bloods is a brotherhood. The Crips is a brotherhood. You got fraternal orders, the Eastern Stars, the Masonic Brothers. Everything is a brotherhood. What you normally don't usually see is the brotherhood that came from the cradle to the grave. What you dudes have right here, y'all didn't have to go away and get that. It came from the beginning, and you still connected to your roots. And that right there is the most powerful thing that you can have next to God.
You hear what you said? There's nothing in this world that could make me go against my brothers